stop, because the biggest story of the 2027 Toyota Highlander is not the one everyone is talking about. It is not just the sharper design. It is not just the bigger screens. And it is not even the fact that Highlander is now fully electric. Toyota did something smarter than that. And by the end of this video, you will understand why this SUV could become one of the most dangerous new family vehicles in its class. We are going to break down the exterior, the interior, the powertrain, and the hidden feature that changes what this Highlander can actually do in real life. Because the all-new 2027 Toyota Highlander is more than a redesign. It is Toyota's first 3-row battery electric Highlander for the US market, with room for up to 7 passengers, XLE and limited grades, and up to 320 miles of estimated range in certain all-wheel drive versions. The first thing that grabs you is the exterior. Toyota did not take the old Highlander, smooth a few edges, and call it new. This SUV looks lower, wider, longer, and more planted than before. Officially, it stands 67.3 inches tall, stretches 78.3 inches wide, and rides on a 120.1-inch wheelbase. That longer wheelbase pushes the wheels toward the corners, gives the body a stronger stance, and makes the SUV feel more premium before you even step inside. Up front, Toyota gives it a bolder face with hammerhead-inspired design language, slim daytime running lights, and a cleaner front-end treatment. It feels sharper and more upscale than the Highlander people know today. Along the sides, the body looks smoother and more refined, while the semi-flush electronic door handles help create a cleaner look. But this design is not just about appearance. Toyota shaped this vehicle with aerodynamic efficiency in mind. The underfloor has been treated more carefully. Airflow has been managed more deliberately. Several body details were created to improve efficiency and support EV performance, so this Highlander does not just look different. It was engineered to behave differently. Then you open the door, and this is where the new Highlander starts to feel like a major leap. The cabin is more digital, more open, and more premium than before. Toyota gives it a standard 14-inch touchscreen, a 12.3-inch digital driver display, soft text-trimmed seating, and customizable 64-color ambient lighting. It feels more modern the moment you sit down, more current, more expensive. Highlander buyers do not just want screens, they want comfort, practicality, easy access, and a cabin that works every day. There is room for up to 7 passengers. There is charging access throughout the cabin. There is a flexible 3-row layout, and when the 3rd row folds flat, you get more than 45 cubic feet of cargo space. Add the available fixed panoramic glass roof, and the cabin feels even more open and airy. Light matters. Space matters. The feeling of the cabin matters. So by this point, the exterior has your attention. The interior earns your trust. Now comes the part that changes the conversation. The powertrain. The 2027 Toyota Highlander is fully electric. That is not a side note. That is the turning point. XLE models come in front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Limited comes standard with all-wheel drive. The XLE front-wheel drive model uses a 77.0 kilowatt-hour battery. XLE all-wheel drive buyers can choose between that same pack and a larger 95.8 kilowatt-hour battery. Limited all-wheel drive gets the 95.8 kilowatt-hour battery as standard. And now the number that gets everyone's attention, up to 320 miles of estimated range on the larger battery all-wheel drive versions. Front-wheel drive versions make 221 net combined horsepower. All-wheel drive versions rise to 338 net combined horsepower. That means this is not just a soft family EV. Toyota is giving it enough power to feel solid, enough instant electric response to feel smooth, and enough balance to feel more capable than many people expect. On AWD versions, Toyota also adds features like multi-terrain select and crawl control. And yet, as strong as the range and horsepower numbers are, they are still not the secret weapon. Because the hidden advantage of this SUV is not just how it drives, it is how it lives with you. That becomes clear when you look at charging. Toyota gives the new Highlander a standard NACS port, opening access to a broader fast charging network across the United States. Under ideal conditions, Toyota says DC fast charging can take the battery from 10% to 80% in around 30 minutes. There is also Level 1 and Level 2 AC charging support, an included dual voltage cable, an 11 kilowatt onboard charger, battery preconditioning, and plug-and-charge capability. Range alone does not decide whether an EV feels easy to own. Ownership friction matters just as much. How simple is it to charge? How quickly can it recover range? How easily can a real family adapt to it? And that brings us to the one detail this video has been building toward, because the hidden feature in the title is not the screen. It is not the range. It is not even the horsepower. The hidden feature is V2L, or vehicle to load capability. And this is where the 2027 Highlander becomes much more than transportation. Toyota says this is the first Toyota model sold in the United States to offer V2L. In simple terms, this Highlander is not only designed to carry your family, it can also supply power to external devices when needed. At first, that may sound like a small technical footnote. It is not. In real life, this changes the meaning of the vehicle. Suddenly, your Highlander is not just a 3-row electric SUV. It is also a mobile power source. It can support outdoor events, tools, gear, and situations where most family SUVs stop at simply getting you from one place to another. A lot of rivals will fight with dramatic styling, bigger displays, louder marketing, or headline-grabbing performance numbers. Toyota is trying to win with usefulness. It is asking a better question. What does this vehicle do for your life beyond driving? The design makes sense. The cabin makes sense. The charging strategy makes sense. Because Toyota is not just building an electric SUV, it is building a more useful lifestyle tool. That is the hidden feature that destroys the competition. The 2027 Highlander also gets Toyota's latest audio multimedia system with AT&T 5G connectivity, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, digital key capability, a built-in drive recorder, Toyota Safety Sense 4.0, and standard front and rear parking assist with automatic braking. So when you step back and look at the complete package, the strategy becomes clear. The new exterior gives it presence. The interior gives it comfort and flexibility. The electric platform gives it relevance. The power and range give it credibility. The charging setup gives it everyday usability. And V2L gives it a reason to matter. That is why the 2027 Toyota Highlander feels bigger than a redesign. It feels like Toyota quietly rewriting the job description of a family SUV by building something smarter and more useful. And if the real-world experience delivers on what Toyota is promising here, the 2027 Highlander could become one of Toyota's smartest family electric SUVs.